So I had posted up these pics on my other platforms, and everybody was jumping in the comments saying, oh, the COs is bringing in the contraband. Nobody else can bring in that much contraband at one time. It has to be the COs. Well, I'm here to inform you that you were wrong about that. There are other ways to bring in pounds of contraband, and I'm going to show you right now.
This is just some of the 23 defendants named in a pair of newly unsealed federal indictments. Prosecutors say they used 10 drones to smuggle marijuana, meth, and cell phones into Smith State, Telfair State, and other Georgia prisons. In conversation on the potency of marijuana being purchased between Devon Waller and an unindicted co-conspirator. These other texts between two defendants show just how much went into the planning. What you're going to do is put the 5 phones apiece in the 4 bags. Take 50 phones out of the box and just put them in a bag. Compress 3 cans apiece and grab 1 bag of marijuana and leave it by itself. The next replies show that was done exactly how it was asked of them. Other messages feature pictures of the equipment needed: vacuum sealer, hydraulic press, and of course, drugs. And when it came time to fly, the defendants set maps with coordinates or pinpoints to show exactly where the drop site was. But now all 23 could be facing 10 years to life in prison for their part in the conspiracy. In all, federal officials say they seized 10 drones just like this one, as well as 21 firearms in what they are calling Operation Night Drop.
This is some of the contraband recovered in the massive shakedown we're on inside the Fulton County Jail, and a lot of the illegal cell phones, which can go for thousands inside the jail, drugs and tobacco recovered, came into the jail via illegal drone drops. Wait till you see the ingenuity involved, however misguided.
We're looking for any weapons, drugs, or any contraband that the inmates are not supposed to have.
Sheriff Pat Labatt says the Fulton County Sheriff's Office jail strike team struck a vein of contraband quickly in the first zone they hit.
This is a cell phone and charger.
These are more than a half dozen suspected crack pipes?
Yes.
Taken from inside the jail.
Yep.
The sheriff's office says the shakedown turned up 22 illegal cell phones, suspected marijuana, tobacco, plenty of pills, even a bottle labeled as the prescription drug promethazine.
Creation time for inmates. But watch this guy, looking up, following something. He wanders around for 20 seconds. Then he grabs for something falling from the sky. Soon as it hits the ground, he covers it. Investigators say a drone dropped a phone and marijuana. Dropped that into the Cuyahoga County Jail Euclid complex. Happened in June. Not discovered until days later. A report also shows suspected drugs, phones, and other items previously found on the roof. This video just released to the I-Team. We showed some of you.
Wow. That's not good. You know, there's a new generation of people going to jail now, so they're going to find a way to do something.
I'm telling you, man, it's cold, but the sun's out.
Yo, you hear that?
Huh?
Something up there.
Man, just keep walking.
Yes, people, drones. They are using drones now to drop off contraband. And the Department of Correction in all states have not yet figured out how to build something, whatever they do, to stop the drones from flying over the area. You know how they have like dead spots and all that by the airports and all these other important places. I guess the prisons aren't that important to them. They want the contraband in. They want people to continue living the criminal lifestyle that they was living on the street. Because they don't really want to rehabilitate people. They want to keep them living the same lifestyle. They want to keep them being just as comfortable in jail as they are out on the street. So that way they don't realize that they're slaves. What other excuse is it? Why won't they stop it? I don't think it's that hard. I mean, I don't know for sure. I'm just saying. How hard is it to build something, a radar or whatever they use, to knock these drones out the sky, to make it a no-fly zone? One thing about a criminal, baby, they gonna find a way. They are going to find a way to do what they do. Now, the only thing that I can say about DOC is that they are supposed to be searched. Every time they come from the yard, they're supposed to be searched. So, are they not searching these guys? Because you can't really boof all of that stuff that they're dropping off. And I mean, they have officers watching them while they're in the yard. So nobody saw that. Nobody see these drones flying over, dropping stuff off. I guess you could say you're just as guilty for ignoring it as you would be for bringing it in. But I just wanted to prove the point that it's not the COs bringing it in. I mean, sometime it can be, sometime it is, but not all the time.